Number 19, Ace Bailey. Standing 6'5", number 17, Cade. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6" number 2, Cade.
Milwaukee starting lineup. We've got Buzelis. Moran is out there with Castle. Kessler, and it's Risacher in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, Flagg is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Cunningham, then it's Bailey, and it's Sharp in at the 2. You look at Charlotte, a win here in the first game of the series gets them closer to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and it's all about taking things one step at a time. They can't get lost in the moment. They need to focus on the task at hand.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Buzelis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Sharp against Castle. Sharp goes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Risacher. Kessler a screen. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a key from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Ryan, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Charlotte shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Castle outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Ware. Here's Charlotte. Here's Flagg. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Morant. Castle against Cunningham. Castle misses.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
He takes it in. And foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Kessler. Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Cunningham against Morant. Out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
And another miss by Milwaukee. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Bailey. 2 points. That one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Kessler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the pen. They stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned. The Hornets making a switch here.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen the previous play was under review. Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the
review. The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw is good.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
Hornets leading by 6. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Ace Bailey. How's he doing, Allie?
The head college trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury.
Oh, that was something!
To this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Morant finds Kessler. 5 on the clock. Kessler, straight on chart. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And finished off by Kessler.
Nice pass by Risacher. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Cunningham against Morant. Cunningham, left side. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Castle outside. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Castle. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 5.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. With a whole new group out there.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court. 2 minutes.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Bain. Pass to Shepard. Here's Carter. Outside Edwards. Clock at 4. And here's Shepard for 3.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends back.
Number 27, Will Wright.
Here's Marbury. Here's Wallace. Powered down after the assist led him into the lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Marbury. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mikan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Shepard. Now here's Carter. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, the defense with a tremendous contest. Carter Jr. just better than that.
Here's Marbury. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the screen. Outside Bain. Pass to Mikan. Here's Marbury. Here's McGrady. Charlotte again missing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Shepard, guarded by Bain. Picked by Carter. Let's go with a three. And it's Bain with the rebound. Here's Marbury. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Shepard. He's out there with Stephon Castle. Wendell Carter is out there with Edwards. And it's Wallace in at the 4. Carter on the wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
Clock stop. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul. Now in for your Hornets. Wade. Cade Cunningham.
To Bailey. Stolen by Castle. Left side, Edwards. Here's Shepard. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Over Cunningham. Rebounded by Bailey. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Flagg. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And Charlotte making a change here. Sharps checked in. And he makes both free throws.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Bucks trail by 7. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Into the lane. Carter from outside. That shot, no good. The Hornets shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Cunningham. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Edwards. And they get it back. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Cunningham. Tipped. And they're able to recover. And here's Flagg outside. Knocks down the triple. Flagg's got 9.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Moran, he's checked in for Edwards. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Stolen by Sharp. Ware in the high post. Wallace pulls it in. Bucks trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Carter. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Here's Bailey, pounded by Moran. Here's Flagg outside. Not going to go that time.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Castle goes in, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Looks like a 3-point play. And the Bucks Bucks making a change here. Risacher checked in. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Charlotte leading by 7. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So both teams making some changes here. Castle against Sharp. Cunningham is doubled and stolen by Morant. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off target from outside.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Flagg. He's got 9 to the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Morant pass to Kessler. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Castle on the wing. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Morant against Cunningham. Inside, Robinson. Man, a big finish by Robinson.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get up and get noisy, fans. It's your scoring squad. Get up and get noisy, fans. It's your scoring squad.
Shepard, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Show 'em some love.
On defense, Charlotte. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Kessler a screen. And Risacher gets it to go.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Sharp. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Bucks trail by 10. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Hornets moving it up. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Risacher. Outside Morant. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Morant. Stolen by Sharp. Now here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Right side Risacher. The 3 is up. Hornets with the rebound. Cunningham looking it over. And there's the rejection. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. Buzelis up again. Kessler passes to Morant. Outside Risacher. Just 5 to shoot. High post Kessler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Kessler.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Number 4,
44 seconds left in the second. Sharp against Morant. Sharp passes to Marbury. Takes it inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Marbury's got 5 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Bucks trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires it. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make the pay.
it's the Charlotte Hornets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern. Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Bucks trail by 14. They've got Cade and Sharp. Flagg is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Bailey in at the 3. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And here's Milwaukee now. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Morant missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Flagg. Misses the layup. The Bucks shooting just 37% in the game. And here's Risacher. Down low. Oh, he picked him clean. And it's the Hornets on the break. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And it's Morant with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 14. Deflected.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Cunningham passes to Sharp. Here's Bailey. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Bailey's got 5 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching your rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Risacher. Gets it to go.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Cunningham passes to Bailey. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Cunningham outside. To the inside. Where? The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
On defense, Charlotte. Pass to Castle. Outside Moran. Clock at 6. Here's Buzelis. Knocks it down from distance. Buzelis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Bain. Jams it in with a great move.
And what a jam by Bain, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Risacher. Defense right on him. Driving inside. Rebounded by Bailey.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Marbury. Pounded by Moran. Robinson passes to Mikan. And here's Bain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
On the wing, Risacher. 5 points in the game. Here's Marbury. Here's Robinson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Payne surveying the D. Pass to Marbury. Robinson, a screen on Moran. Inside. Robinson can't hit. Bucks trail by 14. Castle outside. Intercepted. Here's Bailey. Risacher covering. Bailey's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And Moran places the triple.
Well, defensively, you let Moran put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Kessler. Wallace comes in for Buzelis. Edwards, he's checked in for Risacher. And it's Shepard in for Castle. Shots good by Marbury.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Isaac outside. Oh, tries a 3. Wallace pulls it in. And so Moran will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. 1:36 left in the third quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chance. There as well.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Moran. Shot on the wing. Hornets with the rebound. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Marbury. 7 points in the game. Pass to McGrady. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. McGrady's got 5 points.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Beal, pass to Wallace. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
43 seconds left in the third. Marbury, the pass to Isaac. Here's Marbury. Here's McGrady. He's got 5. And there's the slam. Don't finish it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Isaac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Pass to Carter. Beal surveying the D. The 15-footer. The shot won't fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets out in front, up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Bucks. We've got Wendell Carter. Castle is out there with Shepard. Then there's Edwards. And it's Wallace in at the power forward position. Cunningham passes to Sharp. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. Pass to Carter. Castle for 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Hornets leading by 16. Stolen by Castle. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Cunningham brings a double. Pass to Shepard. Carter pulls it, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Flagg's got 5 rebounds in the game. Cunningham outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ware. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter. First one falls for him. Morant, he's checked in for Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Stolen by Sharp. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Wallace. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Marbury. And they pick up 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go.
Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Shepard. Will it go? Pass to Carter. Oh, from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the continued evolution of the center position. Guys like Wendell Carter Jr., boy, they are capable from deep.
Here's Marbury. Bailey. The rebound by Carter. The Bucks trail by 19. Castle outside. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 22 was their biggest lead. To the middle. Here's Flagg. He's got a piece of it. Castle with it. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
And he lobs it up top. Outside Morant. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Shepherd. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Castle. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And it's Shepherd missing. Hornets leading by 19. And here's Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. And constantly we're feeding him the ball, clearing out, letting him do his thing.
Man, he was really impressive in that win. Setting the tone right from the start, taking this one by storm.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Here's McGrady. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can ride.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Stephon Marbury. First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant looking around on the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
That free throw no good. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Ware. And the second free throw is good. Charlotte leading by 19. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Pass to Flagg. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Marbury, pounded by Morant. And it's Marbury missing. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Buzelis. Here's Risacher. Quick 2. Oh, net.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Hornets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Graham?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Cooper Flagg.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's Marbury, pounded by Morant. Now Robinson. Here's Flagg. Takes a 3. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Down by 15. 30 seconds left in the game. And he slams it down. 22 was their biggest lead. Sharp. Using the glass to lay it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Morant. From from downtown. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.